Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Meoni here, and it is Easter. Managed to get this out in time for Easter, fortunately. And basically, today we're going to be looking at the Black Desert Easter event, funnily enough, since it's coinciding. I'm here in Hydel, this is my house. And first of all, I thought, why not show you my house and show you the items that you can actually get from this event. A lot of people will be tuning in just for that reason, so why not show them straight away what they're actually going to be getting. So I'm going to place them down and just give a quick preview of them. There are 4 items you can place in your house from this event. I will show you how to take part in the event and how to get these items. But the first of which is a really cool chandelier, as you can see here. This is the Easter Egg Chandelier. Now, on the tooltip of the actual item, it says interior points 100. However, when you place it in your house, for whatever reason, it says interior points plus 5. I'm not really sure if that's a tooltip error. I would imagine so. As you may or may not know, this is the place mode in housing. If once you own a house, you can place items in it, and we exit place mode like that. It's a bit like The Sims, and this is what the chandelier looks like. I think this is my favourite particular piece of furniture that you can acquire through this event. Hopefully the other events that come through, like the winter one for Christmas. I'm trying to lean against the wall here to get an observe mode shot of the chandelier, but yeah, hopefully there's some more furniture coming from these. They don't serve any purpose other than for house interior points, but I quite like them. Quite adorable there with a little black spirit egg in the middle. But moving on to the next ones. So one of the next ones is actually an Easter egg tree. Believe it or not, I actually saw one of these in real life today in a shopping centre, which I don't really understand what this fascination is. But you get a fake tree and you put Easter eggs in it. And this is pretty much what you can get in Black Desert too. It's alright, I guess. The glowing effect is pretty minimal. It looks alright. Stick it in the corner as a plant pot. Like I say, it's okay. It's not my favourite by any means, but, the detail's quite nice on this stuff. Lots of eggs there, and you've obviously got the black spirit grinning in the corner, which is my favourite addition. And then over here in the kitchen, which has horrible FOV in first-person mode, there's the chandelier again. And over here, you get like a Fabergé egg for the other one. This, I believe this is from the Life Eggs. We'll talk more about how to get these in a moment, because, this is a guide at the end of the day. And then you get this basket of Easter eggs. So that marks your 4 furniture items. Again, these don't serve any purpose other than giving your house some decoration and some housing points. So if you want these, let's show you how to get them. So here we are in Calfian City. Now you can either go to Hydel, Calfian City, or you can go to Velia. Obviously you want to go to Calfian, it's the coolest city there is. And you want to come over here to the west side of the city in this massive cathedral. And in here you'll see the High Priest Leona, probably a League of Legends reference, who knows. I've not done any quests in here actually, I should really stop slacking. But she will have 5 quests for you, I believe. One of them is a repeatable, which we're not really too bothered about. That just gives you a black spirit egg, I think. We'll talk about the different types of eggs in a moment. But essentially, these quests will award you 40 eggs at a time of each variety. So there are Raindrop Easter eggs with star patterns, Rainbow Easter eggs, and Life Easter eggs. The Black Spirit Easter egg here on screen is only obtainable by handing in 10 of each of the other eggs. So 10 of every of the other eggs. So 40 eggs in total. And you want to hand those in, and you get a Black Spirit Easter egg. These eggs individually have buffs. When you consume them, you can right-click and eat them. So if you are trying to collect them for furniture, don't accidentally right-click them in your inventory. You will actually eat them. The Black Spirit Easter egg actually has an incredible amount of buffs it gives you. It gives you casting, attack, gathering, look, fishing, move, and critical hit. +2, I believe, for 20 minutes. Pretty good. All in all, if you've got nothing else to spend your eggs on. Each of the other eggs have certain benefits as well. Raindrop Easter eggs give you fishing speed +1. The star pattern eggs give you +1 gathering speed. The rainbow Easter egg gives you +1 look, so good for farming. And the life Easter eggs actually give you a massive amount of HP and MP, I believe, when you click on them. So you can put them on your bars and pretty much spam them. There's no actual cooldown on them. They're a little bit powerful currently in PvP and PvE. A bit controversial, but you want to grab a hold of those life eggs. But obviously you just saw there's an Easter egg. I'm looking at the various like text here. Basically she's saying, yeah, we could give you these like items for 3, but she wants us to collect 40 raindrop eggs here, for example, for the Chandelier, 40 life eggs for the Fabergé egg, etc. Yeah, so basically you're on a massive egg hunt, and you may be asking, Meoni, how do I actually get these eggs then? Well, there are 4 different varieties of egg available, and you can obtain them through various methods. Raindrop Easter eggs, for example, are obtained through fishing randomly. Easter eggs with a star pattern can be obtained via gathering life skills such as mining or logging or sap collecting, for example. Life Easter eggs are obtained through monster drops, killing monsters. And rainbow Easter eggs seem to be randomly distributed as procs across all of the previous mentioned methods of obtaining eggs. But that's not the only way of obtaining Easter eggs. You can of course obtain them in the wild. This is an Easter egg hunt after all. Now in the description I'm going to put a very helpful Redditor's little guide he made with some lists of spawn locations. It shows you screenshots of where you can go and get one of the individual 4 eggs, the 4 varieties in the wild. You can obtain them all. But I'm going to show you here 4 locations that I actually enjoyed camping, basically. And basically, if you don't know about this, in the wild there are set spawn locations. They're not random spawns for each of the Easter eggs. So life, rainbow, raindrop, and of course the star pattern ones. And basically these places spawn every 10 minutes, so you can loot an egg, wait 10 minutes, and then loot another egg. It's random how many eggs you get per group. You could get, you could press R and you could obtain 1 egg or 5 eggs, depending on your RNG. So obviously the best thing to do, and what I thought was possibly the best thing to do, would be just to watch something on YouTube, or if you're into Netflix, watch something, Netflix and egg. Does that work? Maybe. But you want to chill out and just take these in your stride. It's going to take you a while to get to 40, so AFKing and doing something else is probably the best way of doing this. If you do want to run around and collect them, by all means click on the guide in the description. So here's my 4 areas for each of the types of eggs. So the first egg we're looking at is the Raindrop Egg. Now usually you find these through fishing randomly. You'll get one of these eggs, but you can obviously obtain all of the eggs in the world, like I say. And I find them on the islands. You can find these on any of the islands, I think. I've been to quite a few, but this is one off of Etheria Island. You'll see here that if you link the nodes and count them out, it's the 4th one. So the one on the right here, this is Albressa Island that we're going to. The one below it there was Baratier. But if you go to Albressa, there's actually a raindrop egg right on the rock pool facing the mainland. There's the mainland in the background there. This is a pretty cool place to fish as well. It has a trade manager you can sell them to. The next one we're looking at here is one of the harder ones to obtain in the game, as far as I'm concerned. This is the rainbow egg. Rainbow eggs are usually a proc. There's a small chance of getting these through either gathering or killing mobs. There's not a set path of getting these. But here you can get a guaranteed rainbow egg. If you go up this mountain, below there you may see Florin. That's Florin there. And in the north you'll see Olvia Town. Fairly easy place to go. If you went a bit further right down this ridge, you would get to the Harpies at Delphinite. If you can see over there, directly in line with the Wolf Hill node. So here on this little bit of patch of sort of ground on the top of the mountain, you can see stuff all the way around it. Olvia's down there to the left. You'll see a rainbow egg. Pretty cool place to go. This is where I found mine. The next location is down here. This is actually next to Tuscany Farm, which is just to the right of Western God Camp and sort of southwest of where Velia is. Tuscany Farm is a great place to... I think they do cheese. I'm not quite sure, actually. But next to this little tree here, as you can see where my little player model is, you will actually find there's 2 fences. So I'm in one of the fields here. And there's next to this big boulder. These are cornfields, I believe. Oh, it must be a corn farm then. You'll see these, like there's a rock and there's 2 sets of fences together. This is where you'll find your star pattern egg. Now, star pattern eggs are usually obtained through gathering, so chopping wood, etc. Pretty easy one to get that. So the last type of egg is actually life eggs. You can obtain one of these very easily by going to Logia Camp. If you don't know where Logia Camp is, it's just off right next to Velia itself. Like Logia Camp is right there. Farm, sorry, and there's the castle, there's the ocean, so there's right next to the cliff actually, and next to this fir tree here you will find your life egg, and that should be all 4 types of egg. Again, these spawn every 10 minutes once you've looted them. There are other locations, you can find those in the guide link below to someone who made it on Reddit. Fantastic guide. Hopefully you've enjoyed my guide though, a bit of a look at Easter. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter, and here's to many more videos coming this year. So have a lovely time. Thank you very much for watching my video. And from us at the Clismcast, happy Easter, and I'll see you next time.